What if I told you that 300 million jobs will be replaced by AI within the next 5 years? What if I told you that the job you're working right now might not exist in 2030? And what if I told you that some of the highest paying careers today will be completely automated before your next promotion? This isn't science fiction. This isn't fear-mongering. This is happening right now, and most people have no idea how fast it's coming. Welcome back to No B's Hustle, and today we're diving into the most important career topic of our generation, the AI job apocalypse. We're going to look at exactly which jobs are disappearing, which ones are safe, and what you need to do right now to survive what's coming. But here's what's really terrifying. The jobs AI is taking aren't the ones people expected. Everyone thought robots would replace factory workers and truck drivers first. But AI came for the lawyers, the artists, the programmers, and the white-collar professionals instead. So hit that subscribe button because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly where you stand in the AI revolution and what you need to do to stay relevant. Let's get into it. November 30th, 2022. The date everything changed. ChatGPT launched to the public, and within 5 days it had over 1 million users. Within 2 months, 100 million users, the fastest growing application in human history. But here's what most people missed. ChatGPT wasn't just a cool chatbot. It was the first shot fired in the AI job war, and it hit white-collar workers right between the eyes. Let me paint you a picture of what happened next. Content writers who charged $500 per article, companies started using ChatGPT for $20 a month. Customer service departments with 50 employees cut down to 5 people managing AI chatbots. Junior lawyers billing $300 an hour for research, replaced by AI legal assistants doing it in seconds. And this was just the beginning. Because while everyone was playing with ChatGPT, something even more devastating was happening in the background. In January 2023, IBM announced they were freezing hiring for 7,800 positions, jobs that AI could do. In May 2023, they announced 3,900 layoffs, specifically in HR and back-office functions. The CEO literally said 30% of non-customer-facing roles could be replaced by AI within 5 years. Think about that. IBM, one of the world's largest tech companies, just told 30% of their workforce, AI can do your job better than you. But IBM wasn't alone. Duolingo laid off 10% of their contractors and replaced them with AI. Dropbox cut 500 jobs, citing AI automation. Spotify eliminated 200 podcast production roles, automated by AI, and then the dominoes really started falling. Because the AI that took those jobs, it's getting better every single day. GPT-4 came out, Claude got smarter, Midjourney created art indistinguishable from humans. 11 Labs cloned voices perfectly. We're not heading toward an AI job apocalypse. We're already in it. And if you don't know which jobs are dying, you might already be standing on the Titanic. Let's talk about the jobs everyone thought were safe. The high-paying, prestigious, you need a degree for this careers. The ones your parents told you to go into. Lawyers. Let's start with lawyers because this one is brutal. Junior associates at law firms do legal research, review contracts, draft documents. They bill $300–500 per hour. They also just became obsolete. Tools like Harvey AI, CoCounsel, and Legal Robot can now do legal research, analyze cases, draft contracts, and review documents faster and more accurately than junior lawyers. And they cost a fraction of what firms pay associates. Goldman Sachs predicted that AI could automate 44% of legal work. But here's the scary part. It's not replacing all lawyers. It's just replacing the bottom tier, which means fewer jobs, more competition, lower pay for everyone. Accountants? Same story. AI can do bookkeeping, tax prep, basic auditing, financial analysis, all the entry-level accounting work that used to be the pathway to becoming a senior accountant. Imagine spending 4 years in college, passing the CPA exam, landing your first accounting job, and then getting laid off because an AI tool can do 80% of your work for $50 a month. But wait, it gets worse. Because AI isn't just replacing entry-level white-collar jobs, it's creating a career bottleneck. See, companies used to hire 10 junior lawyers who'd eventually become partners. Now they hire 2 junior lawyers and AI tools, which means fewer people climb the ladder, which means even senior positions are at risk because there's no pipeline of junior employees anymore. And programmers, the people who built the AI, even they're not safe. GitHub Copilot, ChatGPT, Claude, these AI assistants can write code, debug programs, and solve problems. A survey found that 92% of developers already use AI coding tools, which means companies need fewer developers. Stack Overflow, the biggest programming Q&A site, saw traffic drop 35% in 2023. Why? Because programmers are asking AI instead of other humans. That's an entire industry infrastructure collapsing in real time. But if you think white-collar workers have it bad, wait until you hear what's happening to the service industry. Customer service representatives, retail workers, Data entry clerks, telemarketers, these jobs employed tens of millions of people, past tense. Because AI just pressed delete, customer service got absolutely annihilated. Companies like Klarna replaced 700 customer service agents with a single AI chatbot. One AI doing the work of 700 humans. And it handles inquiries faster 24/7 in multiple languages. Gartner predicts that by 2027, chatbots will become the primary customer service channel for 25% of companies. That's millions of jobs gone. But here's what breaks my heart. These were good jobs for people without college degrees. A customer service rep could make $40,000, $50,000 a year with benefits. Now, those jobs are vanishing faster than anyone can retrain for something else. Data entry? Completely dead. AI can extract, process, and input data from any source faster than any human. The entire data entry industry, gone in 3 years. Retail is dying too, but not how you think. Amazon Go stores have no cashiers. You just walk out with items. Walmart is rolling out AI-powered checkout. Self-ordering kiosks are everywhere in fast food. But the most devastating impact? Telemarketing and sales. AI voice agents can now make sales calls indistinguishable from humans. They don't get tired, don't need breaks, don't ask for raises, and can call thousands of people simultaneously. And if you think you're safe because your job requires human touch, I've got bad news for you. Teachers, therapists, doctors, social workers. These are the jobs everyone said AI could never replace because they require empathy, emotional intelligence, human connection. They were half right. AI isn't replacing these jobs. It's transforming them in ways that eliminate most of the workforce. Let me explain. Teachers. AI tutors can now provide personalized education to every student simultaneously. Khan Academy's AI tutor, GPT-powered education platforms, adaptive learning systems. One teacher with AI tools can now handle classes of 100 plus students instead of 30. What does that mean? Schools need fewer teachers. Not zero teachers, just way fewer. The teaching profession is going to shrink dramatically, and competition for remaining jobs will be brutal. Therapists? AI therapy chatbots like Wobot, Wysa, and Replica are already helping millions of people with mental health. They're available 24/7, cost a fraction of human therapy, and some studies show they're nearly as effective for mild to moderate issues. Will AI replace therapists completely? No, but it will replace enough of them that the profession becomes ultra-competitive with lower pay for everyone except the absolute best. Radiologists are already in trouble. AI can analyze X-rays, MRIs, and CT scans more accurately than humans. Dermatologists, AI can diagnose skin conditions from photos. General practitioners, AI assistants can handle preliminary diagnoses. The pattern is clear, AI won't replace these jobs entirely. It will just reduce the number of humans needed to do them, creating massive unemployment and driving down wages for survivors. But here's the really scary question. What happens when AI gets even better? Let's talk about the jobs that likely won't exist in 2030. And before you think that's far away, 2030 is only 5 years from now. If you're in one of these careers, you have less time to pivot than you think. Definitely extinct by 2030, data entry clerks, already 90% gone. Telemarketers, AI calls are indistinguishable now. Basic content writers, completely automated stock photographers, AI generates better images. Transcriptionists, AI transcribes perfectly for pennies. Basic bookkeepers, AI accounting is standard. Travel agents, already mostly dead, AI finishes the job. Paralegal researchers, legal AI handles this completely. Insurance underwriters, AI processes applications instantly. Probably extinct by 2030. Bank tellers, mobile banking, plus AI kills remaining branches. Retail cashiers, automated checkout everywhere. Basic graphic designers, AI does logos, layouts. Basic design, junior copywriters. AI writes better and faster customer service reps. 95% automated proofreaders. AI catches errors better than humans. Translators. AI translation is nearly perfect now. Market research analysts. AI analyzes data instantly. Basic programmers. AI writes routine code. Severely threatened by 2030. Truck drivers. Self-driving trucks are coming. Taxi Uber drivers. Autonomous vehicles arriving warehouse workers. Robots are taking over. Factory workers. Manufacturing automation accelerating accountants. Only complex work remains. Lawyers, except specialized litigation journalists. AI writes most news articles. Financial advisors. Robo-advisors handle most clients' real estate agents. AI platforms automate transactions. That's potentially 100 plus million jobs in the US alone. 100 million people who need to find new careers in the next 5 years. But here's the question everyone's asking. Are any jobs safe? Okay, deep breath. It's not all doom and gloom. There are jobs that are safe from AI. The question is, do you have the skills to do them? Electricians, plumbers, HVAC technicians, mechanics, construction workers. Why? Because AI can think, but it can't physically manipulate the real world effectively yet. You can't have a robot crawl into your attic to fix wiring. At least not for decades. And here's the crazy part. These jobs already have labor shortages and pay $60,000 to $100,000 pluses per year. While everyone was getting college degrees, the trades became recession-proof and AI-proof. Category 2, human connection. Jobs high-end therapists, executive coaches, hospice nurses, pediatric specialists. Not because AI can't understand emotions, but because humans want human connection for deep, meaningful interactions. You'll use AI therapy for daily stress. But when you're dealing with trauma, grief, or major life decisions, you want a human. That human connection is the moat that protects these jobs. Category 3, creative direction and strategy. AI can generate content, but it can't decide what to create or why. Creative directors, brand strategists, film directors, architects who design concepts. These jobs are safe because they require vision, taste, and strategic thinking. The key is this: AI is a tool. If your job is using tools, you're replaceable. If your job is deciding what to create and why, you're safe. Category 4, complex problem solving. Research scientists, senior engineers, surgeons, crisis managers, high-level executives. Jobs that require years of expertise, contextual understanding, and split-second critical decisions. AI can assist these professionals, but it can't replace them. A surgeon using AI is more effective. An AI replacing a surgeon? That's decades away, if ever. So what's the pattern? Jobs that require physical skill, genuine human connection, strategic vision, or deep expertise are safe. Everything else? At risk. Which brings us to the most important question. What do you need to do right now? All right, let's get practical. If you're watching this and thinking, oh no, my job is on the list, here's exactly what you need to do. Step 1, assess your risk. Be honest. If an AI tool could do 70% of your current tasks, you're in danger. Don't lie to yourself. Check job boards. Are there fewer openings in your field than 2 years ago? That's a warning sign. Step 2, learn AI tools immediately. Don't compete with AI. Use it. Become the person in your company who knows how to use AI better than anyone else. Learn ChatGPT, Midjourney, Claude, whatever applies to your field. Become irreplaceable by being the AI expert. Step 3, pivot to human-centric skills. Whatever you do, add a human element that AI can't replicate. Writers? Become brand storytellers. Designers? Become creative directors. Programmers? Become software architects. Move up the value chain. Step 4, consider the trades. I know it's not glamorous, but electricians will still have jobs in 2050. Software developers might not. Trade schools take 1 to 2 years and cost a fraction of college. Just saying. Step 5, build multiple income streams. The single job career is dead, period. Whether it's side hustles, investments, freelancing, or passive income, you need multiple streams. AI makes job security a thing of the past. Here's the brutal truth. The AI revolution isn't coming. It's here, and the window to adapt is closing fast. So here we are. The AI job apocalypse isn't a future threat. It's the present reality. 300 million jobs will be transformed or eliminated by 2030. That's less than 5 years away. But here's what I want you to understand. This isn't about doom and gloom. Every major technological revolution, the printing press, electricity, computers, eliminated jobs but created new opportunities. The question is, will you be prepared? Will you adapt? Or will you wait until your job doesn't exist anymore? Share this video with anyone who needs to hear this. Subscribe for more deep dives into how AI is reshaping our world. And most importantly, take action today.